Hi. Sorry for the long wait. Ah, it's I've been a little sick, so I've been trying to survive. But I'm alive. I'm alive. It's okay. I'm not 100%, but I'm good enough. So I'm gonna do some shiny hunting today. Our usual little short hour or two shiny hunting, and then I think I'll be done for today. It's I'm mostly drained. If I'm being honest, I'm pretty drained. So if I feel more tired today than normal, I apologize. I'm but I want to stream for you guys. I feel really bad that I like totally slept through the stream yesterday. Yeah, but I am doing better. I am doing better. I should be okay by tomorrow. Hopefully. Because I do want to do some more Honkai Star with you guys. And stuff. So, yeah. Before the holidays. But I'm going to take the holidays off because I need to help my parents with make sure everything Thanksgiving's ready, even if it's just our family. But I want to make sure to help out. And I have a lot of commissions to catch up on still, and I'm slowly narrowing them down, but I really need to like sit down and like crack a bunch of them down. So I'm gonna try and do that this weekend and hopefully knock out a bunch. My goal is to knock out 4 by the end of the weekend, which is a lot. But if I can knock out 4, I just have 2 big ones left, and that'll make me feel a little better. So, and my goal is to see if I can finish those 2 big ones before like Christmas or before the end of the year, but I don't know if I can do that. I'll try. But they're big projects, so yeah. But I want to work hard. I want to get this stuff done. Mostly for my poor clients who are like, I mean, I'm sure they understand. It is like big projects and stuff, and then the move and stuff. But I do still feel bad. I still feel bad. So I'm gonna work hard, try and finish all this stuff. It's good that I have this kind of stuff, and I'm hoping to get more next year. We'll see. But it's a fun experience. It's not like they're bad. It's just working through my own things. So, and stresses with like bills and stuff, especially medical bills and stuff. But you know, I'm working on it. I'm working on it, I promise. So I want to be more scheduled as well with coming back to streams and stuff. I did make a message on this on the Discord. I'm going to change. So my time zone changed when I moved. So I'm no longer EST. I am CST, and which is just an hour forward. So like EST is like 3:44 right now, but it's like 2:44 for me. So it's been very confusing. I already messed up the schedule like twice, trying to make the schedule. I edited it once and then I messed it up, and then it's like it doesn't matter anyway because I was feeling awful this morning that I couldn't make it that time anyway. But it was just I put it to 12 for me because I wanted to be here at 12. And I wrote 12 on the schedule, which means it's technically I was supposed to be there by 11. I don't know. It's too confusing. So I'm changing it to CST. So I hope it does. I know I was only worried about changing it because I know EST is pretty concrete. It's easy, but CST sometimes is very confusing even with Google. So I get worried that it's hard for people to understand. So if anyone has any questions or is wondering, the Discord is set to automatically change depending on what your time zone is. So if you go to the stream schedule in Discord, !Discord if you're not in the Discord, and it will tell you exactly the time, like in your time zone. Like it'll adjust to your specific time zone, which is really cool. And that's why I have Discord mostly just for that feature. So I'm gonna try and obviously make more schedules over the weeks and stuff, but I'm gonna try to pretty much my time 7:30 is a good time for me to stream because it's right after dinner and I can just sit and hang out with you guys for hours without having to be interrupted, and it's just end of the day and stuff, and I don't have to disturb anyone. So it's just easy that way. So I'm gonna try and aim for that most days. But there's some days like today where I have plans this evening. So I am trying to have enough energy to do some streaming, and then to also continue doing plans that I've already had for this week. This week is packed. It's a lot to do. I'm trying to get myself back in the groove, but it's been a process. I'm working on it, but I'm trying to get back in the groove. I'm trying. I promise. I promise. It's been a struggle. I think I've also this is not helping me, but I've told everyone the last time I streamed with Megan that I've had horrible writer's block for the last several years, so I haven't written anything in a long time. It's been like 2 years since I've written anything, and I went through recently and read some of my old stories that I have not finished, and I have the horrible urge lately to write, but I can't bring myself to write until I at least catch up a little more on my commissions, because those take priority, because I'm getting paid to do that. But I want to write so bad, but at the same time, I also know why I stopped writing, because there's so many holes in some of the stories that I'm writing that just don't make sense, and I don't know how to proceed without it not making sense. And I don't want it to not make sense for you guys. Like, I want you guys to be able to enjoy the stories and be able to understand what's happening and get interested into learning what's going to happen. But if I don't write it correctly, and I know if I'm not writing it correctly, then it's just frustrating. And so I've been trying to make a lot of notes in between doing commissions and stuff to spread ideas and plan stuff, but it's been a struggle. It's it feels like I'm putting undue pressure on myself, which I probably am, but because I do that all the time and I'm so horrible at that, but I'm trying, I promise. I'm trying to make some kind of progress, and it feels like I'm trudging through mud. It's been very frustrating. I've been more frustrated with myself than I have been in a while. And it's well, right now I didn't have the urge to write because I have so much else to do first, and I know I have to prioritize. But man, is it so frustrating. If I could spill all the beans to you guys about what's my ideas for some of these stories are, I would be cool, because then maybe I can get some ideas from you guys, but at the same time, you guys would no longer be interested in reading it because you know everything. So it's been a struggle. The only person I've ever really told the ins and outs of all my stories to is my brother, and he's that's a lot. And so he doesn't even know how to help. I mean, he's not a writer, I don't blame him, but it's been I don't know, it's been a struggle. And I've told technically Hannah and Megan a little bit on one of the stories, so they have an idea, but I don't know. It's been frustrating. It's my brain lately. It's been in circles and wee. It's just no, stop. I need to focus. Ugh. And the pounding headache in my head is not helping, but that's fine. All right, we're gonna shiny hunt today. We're gonna go back and continue trying to find our shiny buizel. Hopefully, we'll find Wafer eventually. We're at 3,000 resets or something, or encounters. So we're gonna try to continue to look for this buizel, because I do want to finish and I do want to get this buizel. I think it would be very nice if we could finish this little run. This more than a little run, but it's yeah, it's been 25 streams now, by the way. It's stream 25 for this shiny only run, and we still only have a shiny Turtwig, now Grottle. It's a little ridiculous, but it is what it is. All right, so I'm gonna go switch on over. I do have the YouTube stream up, so YouTube chatters, once again, I apologize if I cannot see your messages. I will see it after stream. I don't know how to set up YouTube chat with Twitch chat with my widget, if that's possible. And I like my widget because it makes it easier for me to read your guys' chat messages. So I might have to figure out a way to put like a separate chat for YouTube, but I don't know how to do that yet. I'm still learning YouTube. It took me, okay, for YouTube people, it took me so long to figure out where to get to the live screen. You have to hit like the create button on YouTube Studio, and I kept staying away from that button because I thought it was gonna make me like make a whole new video or add a video in, and I'm like, I don't want to do that. But it makes a drop down for the live stream, and I was like, oh my gosh, it took so long to find this. I had to Google it. Like, it was so stressful and frustrating. I was like, what the heck? So, but I found it. I got it eventually. So yeah, yeah. Yes. Sorry, but Twitch is just so much easier. But you know, it's okay. I will figure it out. It'll be fine. There's a lot of things I need to go through and make sure they're like edited correctly and stuff. But you know, I'm working on it. I'm working on it slowly but surely. I'm working on it. All right, let's go. Let's start shiny hunting because I need to find this buizel. Because it would drive me nuts if we don't find this buizel. Wow. Whee. All right, back in the game. All right. Try to remember how to stream. Where's the buttons? I hit the wrong button. Okay. You know what? Actually, let's do just crossed arms today. We don't need to do the giant stuff. We can do this. You know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Trust me, chat. Trust me. I hate that when you update OBS and it like changes things and it's like, okay, well, I don't know how to find this certain thing anymore. Like, it's very confusing, but it's okay. All right, let's look for a shiny buizel. Like, it'd be funny if we got on the first try. I wouldn't know what to do with the rest of the stream then. I was like, all right, that's it, done. Stream's over. Oh my goodness. I wish there's a way I could like at least put in OBS like YouTube chat, but I don't know how to do that yet either. But YouTube chat, thankfully your chat stays after the stream's over, so I can see your chat and I can read all your messages there. But Twitch is just where if you want to see your name on the screen. I'm sorry. I'm trying, guys. I don't know how to work this yet. I'm still figuring it out. So basically, I can put my widget set to either YouTube chat or Twitch chat, so I can't do both. As far as I know. I keep trying to look up how to do it, and if anyone has like a good video on it, that'd be great. But I can't find anything that makes like it connectable to the widgets through Stream Elements. So I only find when it makes like its own widget, which isn't helpful to me because it's not like an actual widget, it's just the text, which will be really hard for me to see with the screen and everything in the background. So yeah, it's just easier, like, I don't know. So, but yeah. How am I today? Rough. It's been a rough morning. I had a pretty rough morning. I was not feeling very well at all. But I am feeling much better right now. So I am doing much better. And hopefully I can stay better. But I'm hoping we can find shiny buizels today. So we'll stream for a couple hours and see how we do. But I've been wanting to have like a stream like this again because it's pretty much a just chatting stream when I'm shiny hunting, and I really enjoy just hanging out and chatting with you guys and getting to hear what's like how your days are going and how everything's going with you guys. So I hope you all are doing well as well. Unfortunately, you had a rough morning, but glad you're doing better. Yeah, me too. But you know, it happens. You know. There has been some good things about my morning, though, I will say. I was able to get some bills in order, and that made me, like, 100% less stressed, and I feel a lot better for that. So, yeah, there has been some good things today that have really peaked some of the bad things. So it's actually not been that bad of a day. It was just a rough start, but it's been a good day. Man, I have not played this game in a long time. It's like so weird to be back to this game after like Legends EA and stuff. I do want to go back and play Legends EA. I did put it on the schedule for this week because I wanted to do some Honkai Star Rail, but I do want to continue doing Legends EA, especially for the DLC. I probably will not play the DLC day one, just to let everyone know. That will probably not be my priority. I want to be able to take time to beat the game on stream with you guys, and probably get everyone to level 100, because apparently everyone... I understand now why they do like the 1,000 battles to get the shiny charm, because they want you to be at level 100 with your team going into the DLC, and that makes 100% sense. So I definitely want to do that as well, so I can have, so I can be prepared for the DLC. I'm not going unprepared. I don't even remember where we stopped last time with ZA. We haven't gotten to Corbeau yet. Where are we in ZA? I don't remember. It's been a bit. Recently got back to my shiny Garantina hunt in Platinum. Ooh, that's fun. You gotta let me know when you get that. Shiny Garantina in Platinum is so cool. The Platinum sparkles are cool. Like, the Pokemon Platinum sparkles in the game, very cool. So, good luck. I hope you're... I know you don't do your... I know you don't count your encounters, but I wish you luck. That you get it quickly. Did you ever do Shiny Deoxys? I think I remember you saying you did Shiny Deoxys and got it pretty quickly. Gosh, I couldn't say that. You did get Deoxys? Okay. I thought you did, but I wasn't sure. You were like, got a pretty impressive like track record though. Only got it in a few days. Yeah, I thought you got it fast. What other legendaries do you plan to go for? Because I know you got Kyogre as well. So ready for this thing to shine. It's been a long hunt. Oh, Platinum's been a long hunt. Oh, dang. Hopefully it'll be good. Alright, I'm gonna try something real quick. Hold on. What if I put Twiggy up front? I know why I put him back, because the shiny sparkle took forever. Or make the counter slower, but maybe it'll bring out the shiny. Come on, buizel. Come. I have a majority of the available shiny legendary Pokemon through all the games. Oh, that's cool. Did you end up getting like the Keldeo and Meloetta and all that stuff from completing the Pokemon Home stuff? By the way, I realized this streaming switch does not have Pokemon Home. I forgot that it doesn't have Pokemon Home, so it's like I can't even do the Pokemon Home stuff right now if I wanted to. I mean, I can if I get Pokemon Home, but I haven't. So, and I don't really feel like starting right now. I haven't gotten around to get Keldeo, but I do have Meloetta. Keldeo is Sword and Shield, right? I think that's what that one was. What was the other one? We have Sword and Shield for Keldeo. Wasn't there one for Legends Arceus? Yeah, that was Enamorous, right? And then was there one for Let's Go? I don't remember. Meloetta was Scarlet and Violet. That was hard. I know some people were hoping for like shiny Jirachi or something. Shaman and Jirachi I think are locked to, well, Shaman is locked to Pokemon Go. Jirachi you can get in the very, very old bonus disc. I think that's it right now. And Pokemon Go. Same with Celebi and Mew. I think those are all in Pokemon Go. I don't know what others are shiny. A lot of the ones are in Pokemon Go. I don't play Pokemon Go. It's Meltan for Let's Go. Oh, I thought there was one for Let's Go. I probably, with what I have on this Switch, I probably could get Let's Go. Wait, was there one for BDSP? I don't think there was. Was there? I don't know. I could probably get the one for Let's Go. I could probably get the shiny Meltan if I did the home thing. Manaphy for BDSP. Okay. Manaphy's a good shiny. I like Manaphy shiny. It's not like crazy, but I don't mind it. I like Shiny Shaman is one of my favorite shinies. I do have the ability to get Shiny Shaman actually in BDSP. I forgot you can shiny hunt them in this game. So I do have the Oak's Letter, not in this BDSP, but I have the Oak's Letter in my Switch Lite BDSP. I got it once. I could probably shiny hunt it. I keep forgetting that I have that. I missed out on Darkrai somehow though. I don't even remember getting the Oak's Letter for Shaman, but I have it. I do like Shiny Shaman a lot. Shiny Jirachi, Shiny Shaman, Shiny Celebi, and Shiny Mew are like the best ones. Manaphy's isn't bad. It's just like color change, but it's not bad. Darkrai's is cool, but I wasn't playing BDSP at the time when the events of Shiny Darkrai and Shiny Shaman. Or Shaman and Darkrai. Yeah, I was playing during Darkrai, but they didn't really advertise Shaman and Darkrai very well. For BDSP, they were, because at the time, I think, Legends Arceus came out, and so everyone was focusing on Legends Arceus news, and most of the news for Pokemon was Legends Arceus news, so they really kind of didn't advertise it well, to be honest. I wish they advertised it better. So I'm kind of upset that I missed the Darkrai one. I mean, I got the events in Legends Arceus, but you didn't have to do any, like mystery gift stuff for that. It was like, it was kind of like permit. Like, it was in the game for like a limited amount of time, and you pretty much just go in and get it right as you got the game. So I kind of like that better when it's like in the game. I get that they want to like have limited legendary giveaways or whatever, but I feel like for when they have like to open a new area or something, I feel like those should be like in the game no matter what, and you just unlock them by beating the game or something. I don't know. I just feel like it's unfortunate when you miss out on stuff like that and you can never get it again. It feels like you're not able to play the full game. But I don't know. How are you guys feeling about some of the new megas they're announcing? Mega Zeraora is cool. I have the shiny Zeraora still from Sword and Shield in my other Switch, so I could easily do that, the shiny one. I know that they say if you trade anything to Legend ZA, it won't be able to get it away from ZA, but I don't really mind. It's been sitting in a box, so it's not like it's going anywhere. I'm not a huge fan of Mega Zeraora. I don't like it. Dislike it though. I definitely agree with some people saying it looks more like a recolor or a shiny version than an actual Mega. But I kind of want to see what the shiny Zeraora version of the Mega looks like first before I make that kind of judgment. Because I think most people who have Zeraora have the shiny version. I don't think, actually, was Zeraora ever given out aside from being shiny in the US? I think it was only given out as a shiny, right? I don't remember. If there was another event, I don't know. Zero Aura was Sword and Shield, right? I feel like I've only seen the shiny event. I don't know if there was an actual normal way to get normal Zero Aura. No, Zero Aura was Sun and Moon, wasn't it? I think it was Sun and Moon. I don't remember. I only remember that I have the shiny Zero Aura because I had it following me around in the Isle of Armor. That's all I remember. But then I substituted it for my shiny Luxray. Because I got a shiny Luxray and I was very happy. I love... Okay, I know that everyone's always been asking for following Pokemon, and they've messed it up so many times since Heart Gold Soul Silver. But I liked it in Sword and Shield. It was nice. But most people kind of forget about it because it was only locked to the Isle of Armor. But the way they did it in ZA was amazing. I like that you could use it like HMs, like in a way with your Pokemon moves just to like break rocks and stuff. And it didn't matter if it was just, like actually rock smash. It just had to be like a fighting type move. I liked that a lot. I think that was really fun. I wish they add that into more games because that was a blast. I get why they can't add it to every game because that is a lot of Pokemon to add the following animation for, and that's a lot of data to put in a little switch, but it's still fun. I think that was really cool. Its body shape barely changes, which is why I don't love it. Its only real change is the color, plus the second tail and the plasma spikes on its hands. Yeah. I mean, I think just what makes Megas really cool though is that they try not to make the body shape change too much, so that it's still recognizable what Pokemon it originally is. Like some of the Pokemon, if you showed them, like if you looked at all the Megas, if you showed the Mega or showed the Mega Pokemon without showing the regular Pokemon version of it, you would know what Pokemon it is. But like some of the like fan ones, which you can really tell are fan ones, because they look too much away from the actual Pokemon that it's hard to tell what Pokemon it actually Megas from. So they try to keep it like that, and I think that's good. I like it like that. I also hope that we've kind of had confirmation that we're going to have Groudon, Kyogre, and Rayquaza in the DLC somehow. So I wonder if we're going to be able to get the Eon twins, the Eon duo, and the Hoenn starters as well. So I hope that's the case, and I feel like they would put the Hoenn starters in there if they're putting the Hoenn legendaries in there. And they probably will also put in the Eon duo, which would be fun. I'd like to be able to have like all the Megas in the game again. So I think Mega Chimecho is awesome, by the way. I know some people were like, really? But I think it needed it, and it's kind of cute. I like it. So, I like the different colors of it. I wonder what shiny Chimecho will look like as Mega. I like seeing the tiny variants of it too. Baxcalibur is pretty cool. It's a little silly though, I will say. Its sword kind of just got bigger. I think it looks cooler in general, but yeah. I'm excited to see what other Megas we have. I'm hoping, I saw another YouTuber hope this. I'm hoping we get Mega Luxray. I know that Luxray does not need it, but I would love a Mega Luxray. That would be really cool. I know its big thing is it's like physical. It's a physical electric type Pokemon, which there's not a lot of physical electric type moves. So I hope it also gets like a special attack buff if it Mega Evolves. That would be really cool. Because a lot of its electric moves are special attacks. So that'd be nice. It'd be cool to throw it in as a dark type, because everyone always thought Luxray was a dark type in the first place. So make it a dark type. That'd be cool. Another one I would love to see Mega is obviously Flygon. They're doing a lot of Hoenn Pokemon, or a lot of Hoenn. They're throwing the Hoenn legendary stuff back in. Please throw back in Mega Flygon. That would be fantastic. Is Flygon in the game? I don't know if Flygon's in the game. Have we confirmed that Flygon's in the game or available in the game? It was available in the original X and Y, so I wouldn't be surprised if it is. But Mega Flygon would be cool because we need Mega Flygon, and then Mega Roserade for me. I think that would pretty much be it. I got Mega Frostlass, which was cool. So I think those are the only other ones I kind of want as megas. I originally wanted a Mega Weavile way back when. We also got like Sneasler, so we really don't need it. But Flygon's not currently in Z. I don't believe they showed it in the DLC trailers. Okay, well, if they're gonna make it a Mega, they're not gonna show it in the DLC trailers yet. Like, Mega Flygon's been one that they've wanted, that everyone has wanted for so long, and they know that. I feel like it'd be a crime for them not to do it. And they're not gonna tease it like that because they know everyone's gonna freak out. So I do think having like Mega Golisopod would be cool from some of the ones they showed in the trailers. I don't think they're gonna do anything with Mr. Mime or Mr. Rhyme. It'd be really weird to do something with them because they already have a form, regional form. But I don't know. I like seeing new megas. It's so nice to see new megas. And what new mega will be revealed December 2nd? Oh yeah, they did. The one on the 19th was Zero Aura. They did say that. I wonder what they're gonna reveal December 2nd. If it's Mega Delibird, I'm gonna lose my mind. I think that'd be so funny. Delibird should get a mega, honestly. Like Delibird just growing a beard would be hilarious. Someone said Mega to Dunsparce and have it just be like extra long, and I think that'd be hilarious too. Mega Delibird would be hilarious. I mean, it would fit the season, but I don't know. I would love to see like, I don't know. I just like the idea of megas because it really gives like old Pokemon that either needed it or just something different to the Pokemon. That's why I also like regional forms. Like Mega Arcanine, or not Mega Arcanine. Hisuian Arcanine is one of my favorite regional forms, along with Hisuian and Zoroark. Amazing. I don't think they need megas because they have those amazing alternate forms or regional forms, and so I like those a lot. So, I think a Luxray as like an ice electric, like as a Sabertooth. I know we technically have the Sabertooth with Chinpao, but I think really cool regional form of Shinx is like a Sabertooth tiger would be so cool. But so if we don't get a mega, I'll take that. But like or maybe even like a Ice Dark or something instead of electric. I don't know. It'd be cool though. Technically, they could give any Pokemon a mega, even something like a regional form. They did it with Raichu. What do you mean? Oh well, okay. No, never mind. I know what you're talking about. Okay, yeah, because they have the regional form with Raichu, and then they also have the regular Raichu. Here's my thing with Raichu. Raichu is the evolved form of Pikachu, and people have like always loved Pikachu more. And like, I mean, okay, people loved Pikachu because it's the mascot, and so it's always got more attention than Pichu or Raichu. So giving Raichu that beloved love it needed is deserved. And it makes sense because it's like the evolution of the mascot. Like, I mean, like, we kind of saw it coming. Like, if anyone was getting another split evolution, it would have been Raichu. I'm surprised Raichu didn't have a mega beforehand, but they did it eventually. So, yeah. Some people were saying we're going to get like a Z evolution or Z mega evolution for Mewtwo or Charizard, and I think that's insane. We do not need that. They are perfect the way they are, and that's it. I did hear that we're gonna get an event with Mewtwo though, which would be cool. I personally like Mewtwo Y more than Mewtwo X, but I don't mind Mewtwo X. So yeah, I know that they can do that, but I don't see them doing that with anyone else other than Raichu and maybe one of the starters. Yeah, they don't need any more. I agree. I know some people wondered why, like, we didn't get any forms for Arceus, but I also don't think Arceus needs any forms. It does not need a Mega, it doesn't need an Origin form or whatever. I think Arceus has plenty forms on its own with its different colors. I think Arceus is fine. Mew getting a Mega, some people have talked about. I don't think it needs one either, but I wouldn't be against it if it got one. As long as it's not weird. I would like to see Celebi get like a Mega or something, but I don't know if that's gonna happen either. There hasn't really been any mythicals aside from Diancie and Zeraora, and they're much, like, none of the little mythicals, you know what I mean? None of the little guys mythicals have ever gotten any megas. It's always been the bigger ones. Like, I can see Genesect getting one before Mew or the others get one. Be cool, but I don't know. Arceus doesn't really need a mega. It's already at this 720 base stat. Doesn't need it. Yeah, it doesn't need it. I think it would also be hard to, like, improve it in a way, I guess. And it still makes sense. But I don't know. I think it works. I think it's fine the way it is. It'd also be weird to give it a mega outside of Legends Arceus, or a form outside of Legends Arceus, so I think it's fine. It doesn't need it. So, yeah, I think it's totally fine. Ugh. Sorry, dang it. I'm trying to think of, like, other Pokemon from 1 through 4. We don't need any more Gen 1 Pokemon. I think Gen 1's fine. We've gotten plenty for Gen 1. Gen 2, we've gotten a decent amount at this point. I think Gen 2 is okay as well. I can't really think of any in particular for Gen 2 that haven't already got it. Gen 3, the only one I was thinking of is Flygon, because everyone's dying for Flygon. Apparently, they were actually working on Flygon, Mega Flygon, for Omega Ruby now Sapphire, but the artist behind the Megas didn't like any of the designs, so they ended up not, and they ran out of time, so they just didn't end up making Mega Flygon. So I wonder if they ever finished it and they are planning to use it, or I don't know. Who knows? I mean, putting Mega Flygon December 2nd would be a blast for everyone, because I think that would be a great Christmas present for the Pokemon community. But aside from Flygon, I don't really see anything else for Gen 3 we need. Gen 4, we also got a decent amount for Gen 4. Not too much, but I think just Luxray and Roserade would be the only ones I could think of that would be beneficial. Or Mega Vespiquen, I guess, could work too, but I don't know. There's not really too many. Yeah, I think Mega Flygon is definitely one that the Pokemon community cannot ignore. And if they do ignore it, I think the community is going to lose their minds. Like, it's been over 10 years now. Like, people want Mega Flygon. It's a cool Pokemon, and I do think it could use a Mega buff. I think that would be really nice. So I'm curious to see what they're gonna do. But I also feel like that's like their secret, like, present, you know? Like, I feel like that's like if they really want to drive you in the last moment, that's gonna be when they throw out Mega Flygon. Like, it's their, like, backup plan, you know? But it's gonna make people lose hope if they don't do it for this game. I don't know what they're gonna do otherwise with that. And I have a feeling also that Megas are not gonna be in Gen 10. Based on the way that they have it set, so you can't... No luck yet. Based on the way they have it set up for home, I don't think we're gonna get Megas in Gen 10. It'd be weird if we did, but I wouldn't be against it. I do think the one thing that is confusing, though, is that if you look at Gen 2, we have a Mega Meganium and a Mega Feraligatr, then we have a Hisuian Typhlosion. So it's a little weird that Typhlosion didn't get a Mega. But they could always throw that back in. Maybe, maybe not. The other thing is Oshawott. Oshawott got a Hisuian form, and then Emboar got a Mega. So what are they gonna do with Snivy? My boy Snivy needs something. So, I don't know, it'd be interesting. Customer at work the other day pulled a shiny Charizard. Bro screamed when he pulled it out. Aw. That's fun, though. Good for them. I'm guessing you're talking about, like, the cards and stuff, so. I'm not really into collecting more Pokemon cards. I did a lot when I was a kid, and I just kept them. I don't have any reason to get rid of them, but I will say though, Pokemon, like, I've seen videos. I like watching sometimes videos, like shorts of people pulling Pokemon cards. I will say, it's such a different experience than when I was a kid. When I was a kid, if you got a legendary, you were like a winner. There was no full arts when I was a kid. That didn't exist. It was like no shinies, no full arts. It was just, okay, there was shinies. Take that back. But they were like very rare, and people didn't even really know what they were. Like, I have a couple shiny cards. Like, I have a really old shiny Gyarados, but I didn't know it was a shiny. I actually have a shiny Groudon card, but I didn't know it was a shiny until way after when I relooked at my cards like years later after I stopped collecting, and I was like, oh, I have a shiny. I didn't realize that was shiny. I just thought it was Groudon, and I was thought, yeah, it's a legendary. It's cool. So apparently they were around, but they were very rare. But yeah, people like, when we pulled a legendary, it doesn't matter if it was like a basic looking card. If it was a legendary, it was a winner. It was a cool card. It was the coolest card. But like, now it's like, it doesn't matter. Like, I see people pulling cards, they pull like a Kyogre or a Dialga next to each other, and I'm like, that's so cool. And they're like, eh. Like, what? What do you mean, eh? I also, okay, I hate the videos when they show the price of the card next to the card. I don't care about the price of the card. If the card looks cool, then it's cool to me. Like, stop putting the price onto it. I hate that everything is putting a price on the cards now. That's why there's so many scalpers. Like, stop. It's just a cool card. There's a whole underground market. People track truck shipments and stock jewelry stores. Yeah, I've sadly seen it sometimes in stores. It's really sad. It's sad that some stores have actually made it into like display cases, like with technology. So you have to get like a worker in order for them to get the cards out, and it's like, it's crazy. Like, they don't have tins anymore either. Like, I loved the Pokemon tins when I was a kid, but I kept one of them. So I have one, just like wanted to have one at least to remember. But yeah, it's not the same. But I don't know. That's why I can't really bring myself to get rid of the ones I have. Like, I have a 2-inch binder stacked full, but I can't bring myself to get rid of them. But I also just like, I do have a couple. I stopped around like the beginning of Gen 5. That's when I stopped collecting cards. When they started going to like Gen 5's cards. But I do have a couple from Gen 6. I don't remember pulling them, but I guess I got a card pack or something around then when Mega Evolution first came out. I have a Mega Gardevoir for some reason. So that's cool that I have a really old Mega Gardevoir, but I have a Mega Gardevoir. You know, so. But I really kind of didn't get anything past Gen 6. I just kind of have it. You bring it to conventions, see if you can trade something. I've seen that, but I don't know. I just don't have that urge to. Like, my brother actually recently got one of the newer packs from like the Black and White Fusion or whatever it's called. I don't know. Some Black and White pack. And he pulled like a full art, and I was like, dang, these cards are pretty now. Full arts didn't exist. The only full arts we had back in the day were the half and half cards, where you had to get like 2 cards that were like, there's like the Ho-Oh and Lugia cards. They were like split into 2 cards. They were really big cards. Yeah. Never super into Pokemon cards. Only the card game I was super into was Yu-Gi-Oh, but I stopped a couple years ago. Yeah, I was into it as a kid because it was fun just opening it and just getting some new stuff. The tins were cool. I mostly liked the tins. I had a lot of tins before I got rid of them, but they took up too much space. My brother loved to collect the energies and stuff, but he didn't keep any of his cards. I want to try and get more waifu cards, see who else I get. I kind of want to get more of these VTuber cards. There's Hololive cards, and there's like the Gamer Subs like V cards, and like I kind of want to try my luck at those, because at least it's like connected to actual people, and it's like people that I recognize through like watching other streamers and stuff, so I think that's kind of fun. But again, I'm also not a crazy big card person anymore. If I did do cards and stuff, I'd do them on stream. So I want to get the card, try my luck. There's some on eBay I've seen, so, but they're expensive. Hand cam stream? No, I plan to do a hand cam stream sometime. I don't know when. I have to like, first of all, I don't have like, I know whenever everyone does a hand cam stream, they always have like a nice mouse pad or something to see it. I have a black desk. A black wooden desk. Like, mine's really not that fancy right now. And I don't know if you guys just want to see on a plain black background. So I want to actually like get a nice mouse pad, but I was like, okay, well, what kind of mouse pad do I want? 'Cause I've never gotten a desk mat before. I only have a tiny little flower mouse pad that I use for my mouse. That's it. And then all the desk mats are huge because my desk is super tiny. So I don't know. I haven't really figured out how to do the hand cam stream. I also don't have the equipment for it yet. So yeah, that's not happening yet. But I do want to do one eventually. I think that would be fun. I'd also like to do like a painting stream. That'd be cool. Like, just I have all kinds of paint supplies and I haven't painted in a while, but I love painting. I think it'd be cool to like I have these really cool pieces of wood that I would love to paint on and to like hang on the walls and stuff, but like it'd be fun to paint on stream. So I don't know, something I could do eventually, but I don't have the equipment yet. And I also don't really want to paint in my room yet without some kind of protective covering, because otherwise I'd get carpet on the floor and that would not be good. Or on my keyboard and that would just not be good. I feel like you need a Saba or a Henya mouse pad. I don't really want a Henya one because I have the Henya wrist guard, whatever those things are called. The like plushy thing you put your wrist and stuff on. I'm actually leaning on it right now. It's really nice. I have it over top of my keyboard, or underneath my keyboard. And then I have like a plain old black one for my mouse. But so Saba, I don't know if Saba has one. If she's made a mouse pad. I've seen the Iron Mouse ones, but they're also really busy. And Iron Mouse's vibe is a little more like gothic, and I'm not really into gothic as much. I definitely want something more bright and pastel-y, maybe a little bit floral. But there hasn't been like a VTuber that has made one that I like yet. I also don't like mouse pads where it's like too much like fluff and not enough of the actual VTuber. Like if I'm getting a mouse pad of a certain VTuber, I want to actually see the VTuber on the mouse pad. Or I hate the ones where it's just the picture of them on one side and the rest of it's blank. Like I don't like that. Or it's just their name on the other side. Like I don't want that. I want it to actually be like detailed. And so I'm very picky. Like I have a certain aesthetic with my desk. I want it to match. So yeah, I haven't found anything that's matched it yet. So I thought about making my own, but I haven't found an artist that I've wanted to commission yet that has a style that I would like for a mouse pad. But I don't know. So it's been something I've thought about, but I haven't done yet. I do plan to eventually, though. I do want to have a desk mat for one of the first merch drops I ever make. That's one of the things I want to do is have a desk mat. So it's on my list. I want like a shirt, a desk mat, a keychain, and an acrylic stand. I think that's like the main things I want to have. My guess around 3,250. Sounds good. I'll keep that in mind. But take care, Lumpster. Take care. Picky is good. Picky is always good. I like to have everything the way it needs to be. Whittle. Maybe we'll make 3,250 our end goal for today. Let's try and go for that and see if we can get there. So I think 4,096 is the odds for this game, right? So I think we're gonna get there at this point. Like, my goodness. But anyway, yes, I'd like to do a hand cannon. It's just not gonna happen anytime soon. $496. Okay. 4,096. Gotcha. Alright. Well. Let's see if we can get it before odds. But I feel like we're gonna go 2 odds at this rate. Any shows anyone's been watching lately? I've been watching the last season of My Hero again. I got caught up on My Hero and I watched the last season. I've been watching the last season as the new episodes come out. It's actually been pretty good. I've actually been enjoying it. I kind of fell out of love from My Hero from reading the manga, but it was also like because of the author's health was very inconsistent in its updates, so it was hard to stay engaged because of that. But I kept reading it every time it came out, so it feels more concrete watching it episodically, because it just worked out better. Like, okay, it was just, there was several times I remember thinking, where's Deku? When I was reading the manga, because it was like several chapters before we finally saw him again. But when you watched the show, it was only like 2 episodes before he was finally back, and it was like, oh, okay. Like, it felt so much longer because there was like months and months between like when we saw him, and it was like, dang. But it's definitely much more concrete when you watch the episodes, and it worked out really well. I think it turned out pretty good. I think My Hero is a good series. It didn't go in the direction I was expecting it, but I still enjoyed it. So, Shaman King on Netflix, pretty good anime. I've heard about that one. Those have been the base odds since X and Y. Really? I thought it was since, that was just since Let's Go, but interesting. But aside from that, I haven't really been watching anything, but I'm really excited for Free Run Season 2. It's coming out January 16th. That is really exciting. I've been seeing clips of Free Run everywhere, so I've been kind of rewatching some of the best parts of Free Run. But I'm very excited for Free Run Season 2. It has a lot of elements that I really loved from the manga. A lot of the arcs that I really loved in the manga are going to be part of Season 2, so I'm really excited. They haven't, okay, all the trailers, I've been paying attention to every single trailer of Season 2 of Free Run, but they keep showing all the very small scenes that were in Season 2, in the arcs of Season 2, of them just kind of like going around and adventuring, which is fine, but I want to see some of the action scenes, but they're keeping it away from us, and I know that they're doing that on purpose because they want to keep us engaged and excited for the manga, or excited for the anime when it comes out. But man, I want to see some of the like villains they're gonna face, you know, that I know that they're gonna face in Season 2. And they showed like a couple scenes with Himmel, which let me know where they're like what arc they're gonna finish at. But I don't know. I'm also hoping that I don't know if you've heard anyone else has heard, but for the author and the artist behind the manga for Free Run have been having health issues for the last couple years, so they took a break last year. Came back in January, and then they left again after a couple months and been on hiatus ever since because their health has just been not great. So I'm hoping that their health improves because they really don't have like any chapters into season 3. They have like, I think maybe 10 or so chapters after where season 2 is supposed to end. So I really hope they can recover, because I understand that this is good for them, and this is probably the best break they can take, because everyone right now is hyped for season 2, and that keeps their attention on Free Ren for season 2. But as soon as season 2 ends, people are going to be looking back to the manga, and if the manga artist and author aren't ready yet, it's going to be a bit of a dead space until they recover. And even then, once they get back into it, it's going to be a long time before we have season 3. Just because it's going to take a long time for them to get enough content. It's going to take several years. So it's going to be a big break between, like, because we had season 1, then we have like a year, and then we had like season 2, and it's going to be like several years before we get season 3. And I don't blame them for that. Like, it happens. Like, I would always make sure they prioritize their health. But it's going to be, right now, Free Ren is the #1, like, anime. Like, on like my anime list, and pretty much in a lot of places. So it has a lot of attention on it, and it's good for the author and the artist because it makes them good money. But it does, you know, get a little worrying. So I hope that they continue to recover. Recovery is good. So I really like the arc that they're doing right now for season 3. I think it's really interesting. So I'm interested to see where it goes. I'm gonna switch back to buizel. I'm gonna make these counters faster. But that's all the anime I've really been watching right now. It's just that. Although I did check out the whatever that one's called. May I ask one final thing? The one with the scarlet lady with punching. I did check that out. It's interesting. It's not amazing, but it's not horrible. It's good. I would say it's good. It's the best way to say. I feel like it's almost a little overdone in the punching aspect, but it is funny. So if you want like a little chuckle, it's a good one. I checked out a few other random ones, but I wasn't into them. I don't know. I tried watching this one called Ancient Something Minogura. I don't know. It was only in Japanese, but it was okay. It was weird. I was more interested in the beginning of it. I liked the way it started, and then I lost interest after a while. I did finish it, barely. It was hard to keep my attention on it. Wasn't my cup of tea. I don't think it was a bad show. It just wasn't my cup of tea. Then I watched this one called Clevitus. It was very interesting in the beginning. I was very into it in the beginning, and then it changed direction, and now I'm not sure if I'm gonna like it for its season 2. The first season was pretty good, but I don't really like the direction it's going. I'm unsure about it. I don't know. It was a little weird too. Like, it kept you on your toes, and I'm not in a odd way. Like the character. I'm not okay. I'm not really a fan of characters, like the main character, not caring about other characters. Where they're more like, whatever. Like, they'll die. Like, I don't like that. It's not my cup of tea, so that's kind of what this character was like, the main character here. And I was like, aren't you gonna help them? Like, so I don't know. I like good characters, guys. Not really a fan of the villains. So I don't know. I don't know. I've been reading, though, the new chapters for Villains of Destiny Die. Oh, so good. It's been so good. I love this story so much. And they released the newest illustration for the next cover. It's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm so excited. I got this cute little acrylic stand of Penelope for my bookshelf, which I'm dedicating to Villains of Destiny Die. I have all the volumes right now except for the latest one, which I'm gonna ask for Christmas. But I also put some Lore Olympus on the other side that I had. But yeah, I'm excited. It's so pretty. I love this series. I need more. I really would love like a Penelope Einhart like little plushie, but it doesn't exist yet. I hope it exists eventually, but it doesn't exist right now. I'm worried though if they do make it exist, they're gonna put it in her like outfit from like chapter 1, which she was like a completely different person then, and all her outfits from like the first few chapters weren't great in my opinion. They weren't bad, but they weren't like, they didn't really match her character. And that's because it was like, but I think it made sense that way because it was like, she was not, how do I describe this? She wasn't herself in her own skin. She was isekai'd into a new body, so it wasn't really, she didn't really make it hers yet. Does that make sense? Anyway, so a lot of the Penelope merch has always been about like the first outfit, and it's always driving me nuts. But then they recently made a acrylic standee, which I bought, of her in one of her later outfits, and I was like, yes, yes, please do more. Like, give me more merch. So I think a Penelope plushie would be like perfect. I might find someone I can commission to make one for me, possibly. But that will not happen for a while because I'm broke. But and custom plushies are so expensive. But I do want to maybe do that maybe one day if they don't make their own. Because I'd be perfect for my little shelf. I like having like a figure acrylic stand or like a plushie on my shelf of the series that I have on the shelf. So all my shelves are themed. And I like it that way. I found a really cool free-run figure that I want that Crunchyroll recently released, and it's really cool, and it's like free-run using magic, and I like it. So very actiony pose. So I want that for my shelf. They don't really have much Stark figures because most of it is like the Nendroid and like a just plain standing one, but I think it'd be really cool if they had one in like him like halfway through using like his axe. That would be such a cool figure design, but it is not a thing yet. Whee! $3,117. So much. Oh my goodness. encounters. And still no shiny. We haven't even like phased either. That's what's like been annoying. Like, come on, give me something. I'll take a shiny Pachirisu. Heck, I'll take a shiny Shellos at this rate. Like, give me something. Just don't give me a shiny Beater. That's all I ask. I might cry. I am so impressed that I have not phased. That's just what's impressed me the most. I thought for sure I had phased at this point. But no. I'm also probably tired of this the Valley Windworks. I'm sure the rest of you are too. We have not played much this game. We've mostly just been here. I do want to do another art stream soon as well. Haven't done one in a while. Oh, random news, I guess. I guess I signed up for the VTuber Creator Club like ages ago. I don't remember signing up for the VTuber Creator Club, but I guess I did. And I got in yesterday, so apparently. So, yay! I kind of forgot about that. I was like, oh, I guess I got in. Don't remember signing up, but okay. So, you know. VTuber Creator Club, yay! I don't know, maybe it'll be helpful to be in it, I don't know. I do want to do more stuff with you guys. I thought about also coloring my model for Christmas. I might try and do that. I don't know how well that'll go, but I might try. Sometime down the line, I'd love like a Christmas outfit. I have a winter outfit idea I've made a drawing of, so I do have an outfit for winter that I plan to make at some point. When I'm not overloaded with commissions, maybe I'll draw that out, but right now that's not happening. But sometime I would like to do that. And even if I finish drawing it though, I still have to have the money to rig it, and I don't have the money to rig it. But I do have a couple outfits. I have a swimsuit outfit. I have a artist outfit, which I would love to do like a spring kind of artist outfit. I have a warrior kind of outfit just for fun, kind of based off of Honkai Star Rail a bit. And then I also have a winter outfit design. So I think I had something else designed. No, I didn't. That was it. That's the outfits I have designed to make a model of. Should I have the time to make a model of it? I would like to though, eventually. Like, I think it'd be fun. But I don't have that yet. I do want to have like a bunch of other outfits. Like I'd love like a fun, specifically Christmas outfit. Something glassy. I don't know. I can't. That's the best way I can describe it. Delicate and glass like white, maybe like a red version of it or something. There's so much I want to keep learning with like making models and stuff. Like I don't right now know how to make like color changes. Okay, I do, but I don't know how to make it in a different way. Like, how do I describe it? Most of the time when I see people do like color changes, it looks like it's the same thing, but like it's just the layers are all separated. So, but I don't know if that's easier or harder for the rigger. I guess it depends on the rigger. So would it just be, in my brain, I think it's just easier if like I had this outfit, like for example, copied, and then just color change it, and then like keep it as like a separate layer. But then it's like more of a change of clothes than like a color change. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I'm still learning, but I'm figuring out. And I like making more outfits for everybody or everybody. I like making more VTuber models for everybody because that's it's like a passion project. I don't know. I want to improve my illustration. Everyone who's seen my illustrations likes my illustrations, but in my opinion, I feel like they're missing something. Some kind of magic to them that my VTuber models have. And I cannot describe it better than that. So, I don't know. I want to improve, so. I want to continue improving. And I want to do more different like ideas to stream as well. Like right now, a lot of it's been very game focused, but I still want to do game stuff. I still want to play Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. I don't know when that's gonna happen because right now it's been very focused on ZA and Honkai Star Rail with all the updates and stuff that I need to catch up on. And then there's this game, which I want to still do. And then I like to do art, which I don't have any ideas of what I could do art right now because I have so many commissions I need to focus on instead, and I don't think I have permission from them to stream them, so I probably won't be streaming those. And a lot of them are big files, so I don't know if my computer could handle streaming them either, so yeah. I do want to also like figure out, I don't know, I have a playlist of all of my music that I own that I can play that for like art streams, but at the same time I want to be able to set up like Spotify or something so then you guys can like have not just my music but like other songs and stuff as well, but I have to set it up so it doesn't like keep on the VODs because otherwise copyright. So I don't know how to do that yet. I forgot how to do it. I did it before. I have to like relook at how to do it. I'll probably be able to figure it out in like 5 minutes. But the biggest thing is Spotify, and I don't like Spotify. I'm pretty sure I've said this story before, but I think it's the app. It's the app that's bugged or whatever. But like, unless you buy like the full app or something, if you hit like a song on Spotify app, it'll randomly play something else than the song you're clicking on, and that bugs me. That irks me more than like anything. It's like, it drives me nuts. So I don't know, I hate it. I know. So my brother has used Spotify on the desktop and it worked just fine, and he's like, oh, it's just the app. And so I haven't used Spotify on the desktop yet, mostly because I've been so frustrated and it bothers me so much and I just don't want to have anything else bother me. But I should go through it. Right now, like if I use any music, I use YouTube music, but the problem with using YouTube music is you get ads, and I don't really want you guys to listen to ads, because that's weird. You don't need to listen to a Kroger ad when you're trying to listen to like music. I think it's just weird. And some of you are like, well, you could get YouTube Premium. I don't have YouTube Premium. I never have, and I probably never will. Unless I somehow can afford it. Like, but that is like the last subscription I would buy. Like, my priority is like, if I can still use it without paying for it, then that's what I do. But everything, what drives me nuts, everything is a subscription these days. Every app is a subscription. I have a little solitaire app on my phone to just play solitaire for fun, and it has a subscription. Like, why? Why do I need a subscription for a solitaire app? It's just little meaningless solitaire, and it's what drives me nuts is the ads are the interactive ads. So you have to play the game, this weird other stupid mobile game that like messes with my ADHD brain. It's one of those like pick the color screws off this house in like a certain order or something, and it's satisfying, and that's what bugs me. Like I hate it. I hate that it's satisfying because it makes me feel like I'm very ADHD and I'm not that bad. At least I don't think I'm that bad. It's I hate it. I hate the interactive ads. I just give me a 30-second ad. I'd rather take that instead. It's so frustrating. The other thing I hate ad-wise is horror ads. I hate horror ads. Also, why? Who in their right mind thinks having a horror movie come out around Christmas time is a good idea? Really? Really? No. Do it during Halloween. Stop. Enough. November is okay, but not December. No. Stop it. I'm tired of the horror movie ads. Right now it's all the Five Nights at Freddy's 2, but it's like, still. Like, stop it. I don't like horror movie ads. I wish there was a setting that I could turn on saying no horror movie ads. I don't want that in my brain. I don't need the negativity. Also, the amount of kids, too, that see it. And they're like, oh, but if you just have YouTube Kids, they won't have it. But, like, YouTube Kids is YouTube toddlers. It's not really YouTube Kids. Like, that needs to be, like, a YouTube teen. Because there's gonna be, like, kids that, you know, want to watch regular people. And most people that are streamers and YouTubers don't have theirs on YouTube Kids. So YouTube Kids is basically YouTube Cocomelon. Like it's no. Like there needs to be like a horror ads filter. Not everyone wants to see that. There's still some ads that like stick to my brain that I remember from years ago. Like horror ads, and I hate it. It drives me nuts. Like, give me that feature, YouTube, and I will love you so much more than I already do. Also, I have been doing less of YouTube and less of social media lately, and it's been very refreshing for my brain. I've been reading instead. The only thing I've been doing on my phone is reading. And like, I looked at my analytics yesterday on my phone, and it was like 8 hours on this one like novel website. I'm like, yeah, that's me. So, but it's been very relaxing. So it's only frustrating when I'm like, you know, working on commissions because I can't read and work on commissions at the same time. Unless I do an audiobook, and I don't like audiobooks. I've never really been an audiobook person. I like to be able to read at my own pace, and unfortunately my pace is very slow, but I do like, I just don't really like audiobooks that much. I only used audiobooks in like school because I didn't like reading the books that they were forcing on us anyway. Like, I know that everyone's like, oh, but it's a Nobel Peace Prize winner. I'm like, that's great, but it's not my cup of tea. Yeah. Also, a lot of the books they pick out for you in school, like in high school and stuff, they're very negative. Like, they're very, very negative. Like, I know some of it's like history, and I get that it's history and we should know about the history, but some of it's like really negative, and it's like, why do you have kids like read this? Like I would like to read fantasy. Like, I want to read a happy ending. Like, what the heck? I don't know. I had one teacher when I was in school, and they were the best ever. And they basically gave us like prompts for projects, and we could read whatever book we wanted. And it just had to be a book we've never read before. So we went to the library, we can bring it from home, whatever. We just had to write down what it was, prove to the teacher that we were reading it by doing projects or like around every like quarter part of where you should be in the book, basically. So we had like check marks, like basically like after a couple weeks we'd have like a project like, hey, make an alternate version of the cover based on what you know of the story so far. Like that was one of the projects. One of them was like an essay over how would you change the ending of the story. Like that was one of the ones at the end. Like rather than like a test, we had projects to prove that we were reading the book. And everyone read their books. No one like did spark notes or everything unless it was some random kid that did it and didn't pass. I didn't pay attention. But most people really enjoyed it. Most people were really happy that they could choose the book that they wanted to read. And like people had a good time with it. The projects were all very cool. You could tell that they could read it or they couldn't. They read the book or they didn't read the book based on their like projects. Like they were fun. Like I had fun reading. Like that back like then I hated reading, and that's one of the things that made me really love reading. It was like fun. Like I wish that teachers did that more often, where they let like, because I think that helps them grow better. Like is being able to like not only read at your own pace, but enjoy reading. Like that's the point of what a lot of the teachers are supposed to be teaching you, is to teaching you the joy of reading. But most people don't enjoy reading because they're forced to read books that they're not interested in. Mostly because they're very dark. Like, I know that one of them was The Great Gatsby, and some people really liked the book, and that's fine. You could really like the book. I didn't enjoy it. It wasn't my cup of tea, and I had such a struggle trying to read it, and it was just, you know, and they gave all these like tests and stuff about the chapters or whatever, and it was just like, nah. But like nowadays I love reading. After school was like over and I finally was able to read like whatever I wanted, like I loved reading, and I didn't find mangas till like, I technically knew about manga when I was in school, because there was a couple in the library that I like, a couple Pokemon ones I remember seeing in the library and reading, except I think I read them backwards. But I didn't really know about like anime until like way after school, and I fell in love with manga and light novels and manhwa and all kinds of stuff, and now I like love reading. And even just chapter books, I still love reading. Like, I find it really relaxing to pull out a book, whether it's on my phone or in like my hands. I just like to pull it out and read, curl up in a blanket, read a book. That's just nice. I wish that more people liked to read, and I think school is a big part of why most people don't like to read. So I found it refreshing to like go around doing your like duties and stuff, and then just have like a book to read in between like taking care of like projects and stuff. I find that comforting. So let your kids pick out the stories, parents. They don't get to do that at school. I also found it easier to read when there was like rewards for reading. When I was younger. That's how I got me started in reading again. I'm excited for Thanksgiving. I'm excited to cook like cooking. I like baking. It's very satisfying. Maybe if I like ever get like confident enough, maybe I'll do like a baking stream like way down the line, but that'd be fun to do. It'd be fun to have like a collab with like a group of girls and just bake something silly like cupcakes or something. I like learning, especially with like baking and stuff. Like, I don't really know how to cook on a grill yet, because my brothers like to do that, and so I let them have that fun. But I like learning to cook new things, so like I can pretty much cook anything as long as I have instructions. Except on the grill. I haven't really learned that part yet, but on the skillet, on the stove, in the oven, air fryer, all that kind of stuff. I find it very fun, very relaxing to bake. I don't like the cleanup as much. Not all the time. Sometimes it's not bad. Like, if it's like let's say you get one of those box brownie mixes and stuff, there's not much to clean up after you finish, so it's not that bad. But like, cleaning up after cooking cookies, especially, is exhausting. Mostly because like you can't clean up half the pans until they're cooled down, and then there's like, if you don't clean up some of it right away, it gets really sticky and really hard to clean off, and it's just and there's always like several measuring cups and stuff you have to clean and all that stuff. So it's just exhausting, especially when you're making several batches of cookies around Christmas time. Cleaning is not my favorite time. But that's why I have brothers. I cook and they clean. But yeah, I do like baking though, it's very fun. And everyone likes to eat what I bake, so it's a win-win. We are not getting very lucky. We have done a lot of encounters today. We have not gotten anything. It's been so long. Ah. Give me a shiny, please. Da, 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 da. I've also thought about it for a while. That if I had a shiny color, like my hair and stuff, I would probably be, rather than the purple and white that it is now, I'd probably be blue and white. Like an icy blue. I feel like that would be my shiny color. I thought about different colors, like red or orange and stuff, and I was like, nah, and not a warm color. It would probably be a cool color. Most of my outfit is cool colors, but so I probably would have like a cooler color. I like the pigtails, they're fun. I like when you like wiggle them around. Speedo. Come on, I need a shiny. Buizel seems like he wants to be petted. What? Thank you so much for the follow, Hatched. Thanks so much. Thank you. Hope you're having a good time. Hi there, how are you doing? Definitely doing good. Oh, that's good. I'm doing good. I am shiny hunting for this buizel, as I have for 15 days now. 15 stream days. But, working on it. But I am doing pretty good. Hope you're doing well as well. Hope you're having a good time and a good day. Good afternoon. Full odds hunting. I'm also full odds hunting on 3 devices. Dang, 3 devices. I am full odds hunting on 1. That's all I need. Used to doing full odds hunting, yeah. First time hunting an emerald ruby though. Ooh, that's fun. That's a lot higher odds though than mine is. Mine's only 496. You're like 8,000 something. 8,900 or something maybe? I don't remember. Or 8,096, I don't remember. Hey, that's fine. I mean, you know, some people like a challenge. This is as much of a challenge as I'm going to get. Or give. 8192. I thought it was 81 something. That makes sense. Yeah. Still no luck. Bum, 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 bum. So what are you hunting? If you don't mind me asking. I'm looking for shiny buizel, but if I find something else, then I am absolutely okay with it at this point. But if you're in Emerald and Ruby, what are you looking for specifically? You're looking for the same thing or different ones in different games? Hunting for routes in Emerald and Rumi, and I'm going for Shinx and Pearl. Ooh, Shinx is a fun one. Shinx was my first shiny. I love Shinx. Shiny Shinx is the best. I named it, I was a her, it was a female, and I named it Amber. My favorite. I do want to do a shiny Shinx hunt sometime. That'd be fun. But right now, I'm going for Buizel. And not having very much luck. But good luck. Good luck on your hunts. I hope you get your shiny routes and your shiny Shinx. Shiny routes is gonna be hard because it isn't like routes like the rare spawn. So that'll be hard. But I wish you luck. Are you looking for boy routes or girl routes, or you don't matter? Doesn't matter. Well, I guess you have to get it at boy in Ruby and Emerald. You'd have to get it at boy or a girl because you want. Well, hold on. Rephrase. You can't get Gallade yet, so even if you got a boy, it would still be Gardevoir unless you traded it. This is also a 5%, so I'm so screwed. Yeah. It's alright, you got it. Just the routes. I mean, you could trade it if you wanted to trade it up and get it into at least Diamond and Pearl, and then you could get it affiliated if you wanted to, but I'll get it in 2 years. No, don't be like that. Fang, someone else who frequently visits this stream, gets a lot of shinies, and he's pretty quick with it. So you never know. He does a lot of full on shiny hunting. So far, the only full on shiny hunting I've done is this game, and the only thing I have to show for it is this shiny Grottle. That's it. That's all I got so far. I have not been successful otherwise. I got that one in 698 resets, but those were long resets. Took 10 streams, I think. So that was a lot. This one's taken 15, and I still haven't found it yet. But I'm planning to go for a little while longer. 30 minutes or so. More like 40. See if I can get to 3,250. That's my goal for the stream. To get that many resets. See what happens. Got my shiny Dratini 5% for fishing and X and Y using the fishing method. Oh, the fishing method. I heard that's a really good method. After two or 3 years, 2 boxes full of Basculin and 3 Poliwhirl. I won and traded the rest. Oh, wow. That's crazy. I'm sad they set the DS system down. Like, I still think the DS is still somewhat relevant. There's still a lot of people that really like the DS. See, the Switch isn't bad, but it's just, it's not the same kind of handheld device. Like, it's still really bulky as a handheld device. And the Switch 2 technically doesn't have a Switch Lite version yet, so it's just, I still like to bring out my DS and play my DS because it's just so much better. I had like 250 plus shinies before I got the Dratini. Oh, that's cool. I did not get any shinies on my DS, like, ever. If I got any shinies, I either got them from, like, events, where you went to GameStop for them, or I got them from hacking. Action replays back then were so much fun. My coding experience. Reported for cheating. Yeah. No, I don't do it on the Switch because there's no need for it on the Switch. I know that first of all, it's a lot more complicated apparently, and I don't really have any urge to do so. But yeah, I had an action replay, and mostly because I just wanted to get a lot of the mystery events that were gone. Like I used it to get Shaman and Darker Eye in Platinum because you couldn't get it otherwise, and Arceus. So I used it to get like events that were gone, kind of thing. That's mostly what I used it for. But I did like set it up so I can like where you can catch any Pokemon in the grass, so I can catch some of the other mythicals that I missed the events for. So those were fun. But like back then with the action replay, you had to like code it individually. Like you had to find the codes and you had to like type them in meticulously. And that was probably the extent of my coding experience as a kid. But yeah, that was a thing. I mean, it wasn't like it was completely like nobody. It wasn't like illegal because they had them at Walmart. Like you could get an action replay at Walmart. It wasn't and in the game section. Like they were definitely not like all over it. Like they did not care back then. Nowadays it's a lot more strict, and I understand why. And you don't need it now. Like when you played those old games, you used it for like getting like rare candies so you can get your Pokemon up to level or whatever, or get a new Pokemon and then get it up to level. But nowadays they have like XP candies and stuff in games, and it's just so much easier to play through the games now that you don't have any reason for it. And I think that's better that way. So. And the Pokedexes are so much easier to get. Like, I think I, at one point, hacked the complete Pokedex so I could get through some kind of door or whatever, or get some kind of, I don't know, I used it so I could get the National Pokedex or something. But it was just, like, it was 400, like, Pokemon from different games more than to get, you have to transfer over, and it was transferring in, like, those old games were painful. It was just... You know, Pokemon Home makes it so much easier. Like, it's so much easier to play Pokemon these days. Because, man, they did not make it easy for you back in the day. I really like these modern games so much more. So. But I do miss the DS. I do miss my 3DS. I still play it. I like it. Man, I have the worst shiny leg. I'm not getting anything. What the heck, man? This buizel is so stubborn. It's gonna be forever. We're never gonna finish this game because this buizel is just being stubborn. The Valley Windworks are being stubborn. This place isn't shiny locked, right? Like, I'm not just fooling around here for no reason, right? I'm starting to believe it's shiny locked. Or I'm just incredibly unlucky. This poor dude is like, he's been trapped in there with Team Galactic for like months now. He's never going free. This poor girl over here, she's like asking for her dad back, and I still haven't rescued her dad. I feel kind of bad at this point. Like, come on, Johnny Weasel, let me rescue this poor kid's dad. It's only you that's holding us back. This poor kid's dead. I promise I'll rescue him. Eventually. Once Shiny Weasel shows up. Oh my. take a shiny Shellos too. Don't be shy. Shinies, come back, please. Do I actually have... Okay, you know, this is a good question. Do I have Pokeballs? I don't remember if I haven't played this game in a while. Okay, I've got plenty. Never mind, we're good. No, I don't want to give it a Pokeball to anyone. They don't need it. I just need a shiny. That would suck if I actually was doing this the whole time and I didn't have any Pokeballs. That would be something I would totally do, though. Oh, that would have been embarrassing. But no, I have Pokeballs. I have plenty of Pokeballs. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Totally fine. Totally fine. Totally fine. Here we go. I like this game. It's very underrated, but it's got its problems. Don't get me wrong, but it's cute and it's a good game. Pachirisu! Haven't seen Pachirisu in a while. Shadows. Okay, I'm gonna try something crazy when we get to 3,200. I want to try something. And if this works, I'm gonna lose my mind. But I want to try something. Let's see if this does anything. It'd be interesting if it does. Let's see. Or how wonky this game sometimes moves. Let's heal first. Thank goodness, Joy. Nope. I wanted to see if we can get a shiny like over here. Like, just for funsies. Between everything. Although I will say the lighting makes it look like a shiny Starly, but it is not a shiny Starly. So we'll do like 5 for funsies. I'll take a shiny Badoo. Give myself some new territory. Is it just Badoo and Starly over here? Maybe I'll do this for a little bit. Just a break. I'll take a Starly or Badoo. Those are good options too. But Bidoof is also here too, I guess. I mean, I guess Shiny Beaver won't be bad. It's like the least on my list, but it's not bad shiny. At this rate, I feel bad for this poor Buizel because I caught this Buizel just to make the encounters faster. And this poor Buizel's gotten attached to me. And I feel bad. Poor Buizel. I gotta watch out for these twins because I didn't have the Buizel when I first passed these twins. So technically these twins haven't been battled yet. We gotta be careful. Do one more. And we'll go back. Alright, I suppose we should return to the valley when we're... back to my patch of grass. Oh boy. I'm gonna box this Buizel, but I will still keep the Buizel. I'll just use the shiny one. Shiny only run. I'll keep him. He'll be a good friend. At this rate, I just need any Pokemon. Most of these Pokemon are water types though, which I'm hoping to have a water type on the squad. That's why I'm in this area. But I'll take a Pachirisu if that happens. I just need a good water type, please. Can I fish? I don't actually know if I can fish. Do I have the old rod? I don't know. We do a fishing counter. See if we get a shiny boy or a shiny Magikarp. I will take a shiny magic herb. That's right, I will take anything shiny in this area. Do I have? I don't know. Do I have a small rod? I do have an old rod. Oh, it's that button. Okay, so not the Y button, this button. Right? I don't know how to make it work. What button is it? Oh, it's L. Okay. How do I do that? This? No? This? This? How the heck do I make it work? I don't know. Fish for me. It was not very successful. Ta-da! You'll be fine. How boring that was. A non-shiny book. Not helpful to our cause. I do like the background. That's kind of fun. We gave it a try. Back to running around in circles. This singular patch of grass is not tired of me yet, and I don't understand how. You need to be tired of me. Give me your shiny Pokemon. I have been here for so long. Give it to me. You know you want to. Weasel, you will battle just fine. You don't need to worry about it. Shiny. Please. Cry out in joy when I finally get the shiny. I thought there was a patch of grass over there, but I was wrong. I don't remember. Ugh. This poor game. Are you not tired of me yet? I feel like I've worn out this grass. This like grass does not like make any Pokemon appear anymore. They're like, I'm so tired of you. Like, then give me the shiny I want. Give me Wafer. Wafer the golden weasel. Alright. Come on, wait. I'm getting dizzy. Ugh. Sparkles. Alright. We're gonna get to 3,250, because that is Lumpster's guess on when we will land a shiny, which I hope we do, but I don't think we will. And we'll probably end there for today on shiny hunting. But we got a lot of encounters in. I don't remember where we started. We started at 3,000, under 3,100, somewhere in there. I don't remember where we started. It's been too long. I don't remember where we started. I didn't pay attention. I just know we have not found a shiny yet, and it's been a couple hundred now. I think we did about 200 encounters, though. That's pretty good. So. More. My goodness. Come on, shiny. Give me something. Valley Windworks, you're holding out on me. Find someone to raid. I wonder who's alive. Who's alive? And ready. I doubt anyone else is playing this game. I don't think this is a game many people play much anymore. Not that I blame them. But I understand. I've heard this song so many times now. Are you tired of it yet? Yes, yes. Actually, not really. I'm actually not that tired of it. Not as tired as I thought I would be of it. But I've also been taking breaks by playing other games, so probably helps. I will say, no one's really complained about it, but I wonder if anyone else is like slightly bothered by the fact that ZA only has like one soundtrack for like the city. When you're just wandering around the city, it's the same soundtrack. So you're playing through the whole game in the one city and the one soundtrack. Like, I think there's a night theme though. There's a different theme for the night. So there's at least two, but it's like, and obviously there's the battle theme and all that stuff. So there's different themes based on what you're doing, but like, there's not different like areas to go to. So, not really at least. So, I don't know. I'm not like as bothered as I thought I would be about it, probably because there is, again, the other themes based on what you're doing. But it is surprising that they left stuff with like the one. I thought they would maybe make a couple and have it like a playlist. But, they did what they did. Five more hours just started. Old song. Dang, we're not gonna get today, are we? Like, dang, this buizel is so stubborn. Like, come on, dude. Man. That's crazy. I'm also flies shiny hunting. Like, it's so easy to just do and chat with you guys. So, I hope everyone else's hunts went better than mine did, because mine just didn't, but I hope everyone else's hunts did well. And I hope they continue to do well as well. It's those that are shiny hunting in the audience. Or just lurking. Because I have clearly not been successful. Alright, last one. Just one step. Well, Lumpster, you were wrong. But no, we didn't get it. Nothing today. Dang. Unfortunate. Alright, let's save the game. And find someone to raid. Who can we find to raid? Let's see what we got here. There actually are some people playing BDSP. Not very many though. Some people are doing the shiny hunting for the starter. Dang, there's someone who's got 3,440 on the starter for Twig. Yikes. Interesting. Let's raid Try Again. Is an artist I've collabed with before. So it's very sweet. So they are drawing Stardew Harvest Moon inspired art. So yeah, we'll read them today. So copy the raid message if you like Twitch crew, YouTube crew. I will see you guys, and Twitch crew. I'll see you both tomorrow. So we'll play Honkai Star Rail again tomorrow before we take a break for the holidays. But I'll be back next week. So we'll be doing stuff next week. We'll probably be doing ZA again. Probably the first thing we do. But depending on where we get on Honkai Star Rail, maybe do some Honkai Star Rail. I don't know. I do want to catch up as much as I can with the story on Honkai Star Rail because I'm pretty behind. But yeah. So yeah. So have a good day, everyone. Have a good night. Have a good holiday. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.